We are live. What's going on, everybody? Just wanted to check in with you guys, talk about some playoff basketball. Scary Rozier is legitimately an option for a lot of teams who are looking for a starting point guard, in my opinion. Honestly, the kid to me has proven and has solidified himself as an option. A lot of teams will be calling during the offseason. The kid is averaging in that first round roughly 17, 7, and 5. With today, I think his average is probably went up to 19, 20 points. He's shooting above 42% from three. He is literally playing at a very, very high level, and it's really impressive what the Celtics have been able to do with Terry Rozier. And I love what Coach Brad Stevens has done with him, how he's given him the reins to really put his imprint on this team without Kyrie Irving. He's been a magnificent find for them. When he came out of Louisville, I always saw that explosiveness. But throughout the last year and a half, he's really developed that a consistent jump shot and a good feel for the game. He's always been a good defender, very mobile, very explosive. I just really, really think highly of him. And if Kemba Walker can have a career as successful as he's had, there's no reason why Rozier shouldn't have that type of an impact on another team. I know he is under contract, so that's one thing. But when Kyrie comes back, and if they decide, or if they do keep him and other teams don't trade for him, then that Celtics team, man, is going to be nice for a lot of years. But yeah, guys, over the weekend, we went out for some sponsorship opportunities, and we did some things for one of our sponsors at Joshua Tree. So it was about 7 to 9 hour drive. We stayed at Joshua Tree, I believe it's in Coachella Valley, and yeah, came back yesterday pretty late. I went to the gym right after that, sprained my ankle playing basketball, and that felt too hot today. But we'll talk about playoff basketball in a little bit and the matchups that we've seen already in the first round, Pelicans Warriors. The Pelicans came back to reality, and it was harsh. It was tough to watch that. But the other series is Houston and Utah. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell, man. Definitely rookie of the year. Played his heart out, outplayed Westbrook, outplayed Paul George, and he helped his team advance to the next round where he's gonna, be eliminated. Sorry, I have not eaten dinner yet, but he's going to at least win a game against Houston and Utah. They're pretty tough to beat. The crowd really gets into it. I want to talk about a lot of things, but the main focus of this show is Terry Rozier and how he can help other teams. We can break down teams that need a starting caliber type point guard. But I just really think that his explosiveness and feel for the game will really help any team out. And it's shown with the Celtics. They've been undermanned. But in this next man mentality type offense that Brad Stevens has implemented, every guy has really stepped up and have taken it to heart. So it's like they're not really missing these guys. Like certain guys are taking certain amount of shots in this type of offense. And, it's really fun to watch. Brad Stevens is a great, great coach. Very, very good coach. Great find by the Celtics. His days at Butler and how good he was there and how he's taken his coaching abilities to another level. So definitely a great find for the Boston Celtics. Going to be a coach there for a long time, barring some catastrophe. But the guy can really coach his players. Players love playing for him. And, Terry Rozier is a gem that they found. He's playing at a very high level right now, and that's why they won game one tonight. He played out of his mind. Joel Embiid had 31 and 13. He matched that with 29 points, I believe, 28. He was 5 of 7 from three, so dude was flat out just balling. And they did it without Jaylen Brown, which was really, really impressive to me. So the other series is the Pelicans and the Warriors. That series should be over in 5 max, most likely 4. I don't see the Pelicans doing any type of damage. They don't match up well with the Warriors. Nobody really does. The only one that I'm looking forward to is the Rockets, and how interesting and fun that series will be. The Rockets and the Warriors, man. I'm so excited for that series. Of course, you don't want to ever overlook anybody, but come on. The Warriors are going to destroy the Pelicans, and the Rockets will have a little bit of a tougher time against the Jazz, but the end result will be a win, and they will face the Warriors with home court advantage in the conference final. So that should be very fun. James Harden, Steph Curry, KD, the whole shebang. So that should be fun. Who else? The 76ers. I thought Simmons wasn't as good today. Jason Tatum really played well. Definitely outplayed him. He made the right plays to help his team play, to help his team win. So that is something to take note of. Big Knicks fans 98 says doesn't help Utah that Ricky Rubio is out. Absolutely. Ricky Rubio being out with a hamstring injury does not help. They said 10 days. Again, even if they had Ricky Rubio, they're still going to lose a series, but it would be a little bit more competitive because now you have an extra ball handler, an extra facilitator, a really good defender who can do some damage on that end of the floor, where that's where the Jazz are known for, to be a very solid and disciplined defense. I was like, what's that word? Disciplined. So Kirk, Snyder has done a great job, as well as Brad Stevens, a very, very good coach. Utah, man, they're very well coached. But I don't think he's on that level in terms of Brad Stevens. Like Brad Stevens in his own class, along with Greg Popovich, but definitely Snyder, top 5 coach in my eyes. But yeah, man, the Knicks, what are they going to do in the draft? All these bottom dweller teams. You have all these nice prospects coming out. I'll be doing the mock draft soon. Another one. I'm going to be doing a lot more player breakdowns. Hope you guys enjoyed the first one, which was Troy Brown out of Oregon. I hope you guys really enjoy the type of content that we do provide on this YouTube channel. We'll be doing a lot more vlogging as well. Vlog number 50 is coming up. Been 50 vlogs, man. We're the only ones that are media members vlogging as of right now. And, it's something that we're really proud of as a team at Cowbell Kingdom, / Basketball Zone. You guys can follow us on all social media platforms. Basketball Zone on Facebook and on Instagram. Basketball Zone Official. And then at Cowbell_Kingdom on the rest of our platforms. So again, Terry Scary Rozier will be, in my opinion, a very good starter in the NBA. Will he be a star? I don't know yet. Does he have the potential to be a star? Definitely. He has explosiveness. He has the big shot making ability to be that type of a player, and playing behind Kyrie Irving, who loves to take big shots. Terry has already made a lot of big shots in that first series, and definitely a lot of big shots today, which helped the Celtics over the 76ers, which should be a very fun series. I think the Sixers will win in 6 games, though. If it goes 7, I still have the Sixers edging out the Celtics, but definitely the Celtics have a lot of things to build on, and it'll be interesting to see what they do with Marcus Smart, since I think he's going to get paid somewhere else. I don't think the Celtics can afford him unless he takes a pay cut, which he should, because that's where he's really honed his entire career, and Brad Stevens helped him take his game to the next level, one of the best defenders in the game. So it'll be interesting to see what he does, but I think he'll chase the money. I just feel like he will, and you can't be mad at the guy. I mean, you got to go get your money and get paid what you deserve. So that is that. Again, guys, I just wanted to check in real quick with you guys. What do you guys think about Scary Rozier? Can he be a starter in this league? Has he shown enough in those first 7 games and then today's game that he definitely has the potential to be that? And the second half of that question is, can he become a star in the NBA? Does he have the wingspan, the athleticism, the abilities, the big shot taking moments? And I think he does. It'll be interesting to see how he continues to play, but we'll see. Where do you think Marcus Smart would go if he was traded? I think the Knicks is a good destination for him. I'm not sure what the cap relief is, what your salary cap situation is for the Knicks, but there are a couple teams that can use this guy. I think as a matter of fact, I take that back. Every team can use this guy, and if you're interested in a guy who can really change, he's a game changer on defense. And make no mistake about it. So if you're in need of a really good defender and you have the money to spend, why not? The kid is young still. He's a bulldog, so he has that bulldog mentality, although he does flop a lot sometimes, which could get a little bit irritating watching. But overall, the kid is really tough, and he brings that toughness and that really high defensive intensity that every playoff team needs. So even the bad teams need a guy like Marcus Smart. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this mini live stream. Rozier, again, what do you guys think? Does he have a chance to be a starter or not? Does he have a chance to be a star or not? Do you think that the Celtics will be even better next year, even though they might miss one of these really good role players? But again, Brad Stevens tends to find a lot of good guys and just, implement them. And then the rest is history. They're just damn good at it. But other than that, we can go over the Warriors and the Pelicans. Again, it's not much of a series in my eyes. Utah will get one game at least in Utah against Houston. The Sixers in 7. In 6 or 7. I didn't like how they looked today. They looked really rusty. But you also got to give the Celtics credit. They played a very good strategic game, and it worked. So other than that, thank you guys so much. Make sure to leave any questions that you guys have. I'll go back and answer them. Again, on behalf of the entire CK team, peace, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.